Hello, this is Michelle with This is Mental Health, and I'm coming to you today to talk about values. Values are very important when it comes to relationships. Relationships with others, whether they're friendships, within your family bloodline, intimate relationships, and with yourself. Probably the most important one is with yourself because everything starts with you. So, with that being said, I'm curious to know, and you can answer, don't have to answer, whatever, but I want you to ask yourself, do you know what your values are? I want to take a top three, a top five, and a top eight. Your top three are your solid core values. Nobody's messing with these. Like, if anybody kind of disagrees or doesn't feel the same, they're absolute deal breakers when it comes to relationships. And then, of course, as you trickle on through, five to eight, they're solid, but they're flexible. If, again, other people don't have the same values in their top eight, then it's still okay. But there might just be a little bit of adjusting and understanding to be had in order to still hold a healthy relationship with them. So I want to know, do you know what your values are, especially those top three? And then when it comes to relationships with other people, do you think that it would be helpful to also know what those top values are? Especially, again, like I said, especially those top three core values. Do you think that it's easier to have and build a healthy relationship with people that share your same values? They don't have to be in the same order, but that have at least of your top five, at least two or three of those to be the same. Oftentimes, when I'm speaking with people, whether it's clients, family members, friends, and they're having issues within a relationship, it will come down to values because the values are what's underneath our actions, kind of what makes us do what we do, why we do it, because there's a value tied to deep down, there's a value tied to it. There's a reason why somebody doesn't like working out in the mornings. There's a reason why somebody does, or again, with anything, there's a reason why somebody does or doesn't do what they do. So anyways, at the bottom of this, to keep it super simple, I want to know, do you know what your core values are? And with anybody that, especially if you're having an issue in a relationship, and again, this could be any relationship, whether it's a friendship, even a relationship with yourself, if you're feeling kind of off or not happy in alignment, like something just feels kind of look at that, look at what you value and look at your actions, and are they aligning or not? Because it's very important. That's where a lot of misalignment can come in, is if you're doing things that are against your own values. And especially if, let's say, you're in a relationship, friendship, even intimate relationship with somebody who doesn't share the values that you share. Again, go back to that famous quote that we all become most like the people we spend the top five people we spend the most amount of time with. So if you're spending time with people that have very different values than you, who value partying and drinking and sleeping in and showing up late to work, and those aren't your values, but you keep hanging out with them, how do you feel after a while? Are you still feel like yourself, or do you start to feel bad about yourself? Do you start kind of going down a little rabbit hole of not knowing your real true self and not being true to yourself? I will bet that you do. Anyways, so when it comes to your values, do you know what yours are? And those people that you're in a relationship with, do you know what theirs are? That's what I want to know. Does any of this resonate with you guys? Are you guys picking up what I'm laying down when it comes to values? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe on my YouTube page.